Peace, man. Shout out to the community. It's your boy Pro Black Politics, man. Welcome to the CCN. Y'all know what we do over here, man. Conscious Community Network, Pro Black Politics. Smash that thumbs up button, man. Subscribe to the channel, man, if you're into this kind of thing. Quick upload today. We talking about crypto as usual. If you haven't heard by now, the Genius Act passed, which is huge for crypto, the industry overall. What that means exactly, a lot of people don't know, so I'm gonna just touch on it a little bit, and just to emphasize how important this is for us, man, and how we can utilize it in the community to help fund black media and other black initiatives, man, that we argue about all day. But a lot of us, you know what I mean, we you know, as a whole, we've done nothing about, you know, there's no solutions, man. Blockchain and crypto is a solution. So check this out, man. Got a couple clips. We're gonna get up out of here. This first one is what's his name? Eric Trump, I believe his name is. Eric Trump. Quick little interview. It's only a few minutes.
Smart people and low taxes. I mean, truly, you know, that's probably the you know, the two, and the willingness to again say yes. Back to the first part of our interview, you know, the willingness to actually look forward and realize that the modern financial system is broken, it's slow, it's expensive, and there's nothing that can be done on, you know, blockchain that can't be done better than the way that the current financial institutions are working. You know, SWIFT is an absolute disaster. There's not a week that goes by that I'm either trying to send out a wire on a Friday afternoon or.
I gotta commentate. Perspective is this is Donald Trump's son, obviously, but he's not necessarily, he's not speaking for the, even though a lot of people can relate to dealing with the bank, and he'll say some things that a lot of Americans can relate to, but he is speaking for that top 5%, top 10% of Americans that control a majority of the wealth, the rich, the wealthy, you know. Just pay attention. Just pay attention.
Trying to receive a wire on a Friday afternoon, you're worried if you're going to hit that 4 o'clock cutoff time, and where you might not see your, you know, whatever funds you're supposed to be receiving in the ordinary course of business, you know, for another 72 hours or whatever it might be. It's insane. You know, why do banks work 9 to 5, you know, with a long lunch break, you know, Monday through Friday? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's, you know, you could go try and get a, you know, mortgage in the United States or really anywhere else around the world, but, you know, you and, you know, whoever your spouse is, you could sit there for 90 days, 120 days going through a know your customer with a bank that's literally been your banker for the last 25 years. You know, and it takes you, what, 120 days to get a mortgage to buy a house. You know, by the time you get the mortgage, the house that you want to buy is already gone, and, you know, your dream's already imploded. Like, this isn't modern finance. This is incompetence. Try and transfer money across the world. You want to go buy a watch. You want to go buy a car.
This isn't modern finance. This is incompetence. I don't know if the sound was messed up. If it was, apologies. Incompetence. You know what I mean? They want to upgrade the financial system. And again, this is the wealthy, you know, this is the people who operate the businesses that make the money go. They want to update the money. They want to upgrade the money system. That's what's going on. That's why these bills are being passed.
Hard. You want to go, you know, do whatever it is. You know, the banks take half of that. You have currency conversion rates. You have all sorts of things. You have to find a branch bank in a country with a banker you've never spoken to before. You don't even know if they're, you know, a real life banker or if they're a fraudster. Whereas you can open up a DeFi app right now. You can open up, you know, any cryptocurrency app, and you can send money wallet to wallet instantaneously without the expense, without the variability. Our banking system is broken. Our banking system is antiquated. Our banking system favors the ultra wealthy. And what actually got me into it is the fact that I realized our banking system, it was weaponized against the vast majority of people in our country.
That's political talk right there. That's political talk. But the banking system is broken, is what they saying.
Either the people that don't have the zeros on their balance sheet, or people who might have worn that red hat that said "Make America Great Again," and it forced me into the crypto world. And I'm telling you, if the banks don't watch what's coming, they're going to be extinct in 10 years. Crypto world, and I'm telling you, if the banks don't watch what's coming, they're going to be extinct in 10 years.
He's a big back with a back.
Okay. Banks, they gonna be just out of there 10 years. Really, they gonna be out of there 10 years regardless, because they can't compete with the blockchain. It just makes absolutely no sense for somebody to spend money in a brick and mortar building. Like, the only reason I can see them keeping banks is for safe deposit boxes, right? People might still want to keep jewelry or, you know, things like that, but nobody's gonna keep their money in the bank. You won't go to the bank. Like, cash is on the way out, because of blockchain. It's just gonna, like, it's only gonna take a matter of time for them to see, oh, they spend how much money a year to print the money. If they just go all the way digital with it and give everybody a card, they could save 50 billion a year. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. That's what they gonna do. So yeah, the banks is on their way out of there, man. But the Genius Act, crypto news. Let me pull up one more clip for y'all.
If this bill passes, it will allow Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg to issue their own money. The stablecoin market will drain deposits from our local community banks. There will be less funding available for small businesses and households all across the country. Musk and Mark Zuckerberg to issue their own money. The stablecoin market will drain deposits from our local community banks. There will be less funding available for small businesses.
Now you take that, you know, for one, Facebook and X, right, will be able to issue their own stablecoin. Now, what does that mean? She telling you what it means. It's gonna drain money from the banks, which are already in trouble because they can't compete with the blockchain. For one, they again, it's brick and mortar. They gotta pay for electricity. They gotta pay for employees. It's just a lot of expenses that come with running the banks. When you add to that holding stablecoin, and I'm gonna say right now in the Coinbase app, I could probably pull that up. Give me 1 second. Right, so this is Coinbase, okay? And this is what they doing now. Earn up to 14% APY, annual percentage yield, on your crypto. Banks cannot compete with that. Banks can't compete with that. And that's happening right now, right? Ethereum, if you hold Ethereum, you're getting 1.9%. I don't know what the bank, I'll Google it. Let me check. Solana 5.11, Cardano 1.6, AVAX for Polkadot almost 10%, Cosmos almost 15%. There's more? Oh, there's more. Right, APY, and it just is for holding all these different assets, Bit Tensor, and even that, right? And I'm not in, I don't do this financial advice thing, so I'm not telling you what tokens to buy at all. But it's interesting. Like when you see them offering these high yields, it's like, what the fuck's going on with that project? Might be one that you need to look into. You know what I mean? I was looking for the stable coin, but I don't see it. But I think right now they paying like 5% on the stable coin. Banks can't compete with that. Main thing is the banks can't compete with that, right? Uh, so when we listen to um Elizabeth Warren say things like it's gonna take away from the bank, it is, and that's whether or not Zuckerberg do it or Elon Musk do it, which they're going to do it, and it's gonna be so much bigger than that. Like because of this bill passing, this stable coin bill here, and companies being able to issue their own stable token, or even take YouTube for example. Give it a year. YouTube is going to have it set up to where it's more beneficial. Say you bring it in $500 or $1,000 or something like that a month for your YouTube channel. They're going to make it profitable for you to just leave your money in YouTube. Right, they're gonna be able to give you that 4 or 5% that Coinbase is offering you, so that you don't even have to take your money and put it in the bank. They're gonna start sending you credit cards, YouTube content creator credit card. Oh, you got this much money in there. Well, here, take this credit card. You have to spend your money, use credit card. Get some crypto deposit back. I'm telling you, if you haven't heard it, you're here to hear first. YouTube is going to have their own little bank account. They're going to apply shortly, and they're going to incentivize content creators to keep their money on YouTube, which is going to just, again, it just removes the banks as a middleman. Just moving on to the next point, and we're gonna get out of here with this, right? So the SEC, and this just happened, what is this? This was 2 days ago. SEC launches Project Crypto to make US the global hub for Bitcoin and digital assets, right? So this is the same SEC that was just headed by Gary Gensler. He just got fired, and they put this pro crypto guy in. I can't think of his name, whatever his name is, but they put him in there. I'm looking for his name. Paul Atkins is his name. Is the chairman, Paul Atkins. Okay, so we get into this article and then we up out of here. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission today announced Project Crypto, an initiative aimed at modernizing securities laws and putting Bitcoin and blockchain innovation at the center of Americans' financial future, backed by President Trump's vision to make America the crypto capital of the world. The plan seeks to move financial markets on chain and remove outdated regulations. I'm not gonna read it all. But you see here, let me blow that up. We get a little more. There you go. See that good? There you go. SEC launches Project Crypto. You see it. Our goal is to help market participants slot crypto assets into categories such as digital collectibles, digital commodities, or stablecoins, and assess the economic realities of a transaction, stated the chairman of the SEC, Paul S. Atkins. The approach can allow market participants to determine, based upon clear guidelines, blah, blah, blah. Project Crypto aims to clear up the confusion. The long story short is getting the regulations in place, right, so that more companies feel comfortable invested in crypto, and creating a framework to where they can have their own, pretty much what it's gonna come down to. And I don't want to say that everybody's gonna have their own blockchain, but most large companies like Amazon and YouTube and Facebook, they're going to offer financial services that are very similar to the services offered by banks right now. They're going to be faster. it'll be better. The only thing, especially with Facebook, I see security being an issue. So when they figure that out, exactly how they work that out, it's only a matter of time. But yeah, you can all of it is happening. It's happening fast. I watched a couple other interviews. I'll probably do another video for those, man. But at some point, this has to become a part of the conversation. We need to start seriously thinking about using this technology to fund black media. We can do that in a multitude of ways. Again, that's the main thing I'm pushing for the community. Hopefully we get enough we can get enough participation, enough feedback to get the ball rolling in the right direction, man. That quick 15 minutes. But yeah, this should be the debate, man. We should be debating which blockchains is most beneficial, you know, which like the different validators that we could possibly contribute to, you know, our resources to. It's a lot that we could do, man. Run nodes. It starts with staking. I think we really like staking is a huge thing. It's the first time in history people been able to pool their resources like this. We gotta take advantage of it. I don't know what's going on with my light. It's crazy right now. It's crazy, but yeah, man, it's your boy Pro Black Politics. It's all about pushing this blockchain, man. I'm a proud advocate of the crypto. Smash that thumbs up button. Drop a comment, man, if you think this should at least be a part of the conversation, man. If you would like to see some debates or something like that focused or centered around these kind of topics, share the video, man. Tag somebody in it. All of that, man. It's your boy Pro Black Politics, Conscious Community Network, man. We out of here.